back when my grandfather, Delphine Wenceslao, was still doing a lot of construction work. So by chance, he was in Zamboanga doing project there, and he actually invested, and he actually used to own and operate a hotel there, and he fell in love with Zamboanga. I think this partnership with Lanco in doing Woodridge will finally be able to execute his vision for the properties that he was able to land bank over the past decades. When we envisioned Woodridge, we wanted to be catered to the discerning lifestyle. We wanted to change the experience of our residents in Zamboanga. That's why we're developing Woodridge to be the gold standard of Zamboanga. If you look at all the best cities, I think, in the world, you don't say you like this city because there's a nice glass building there. You like it because of what you can access without paying for it. Public spaces, basically. Everything from parks and sidewalks. And at least for us, that's what we want to be known for, that we're a developer that places priority in public spaces. I think, when we talk about Woodridge, what we wanted to envision was to improve the experience of your average Zamboangueño subdivision resident. And that's why we've placed an emphasis in adding these kinds of amenities that you don't often see in other projects. As a developer ourselves, at the end of the day, we want to build spaces where people want to be. Whether that's residential or retail or public spaces, we want to elevate standards of development, design, and planning. And I think that's what Woodridge will give to Zamboanga. For us, it's going to be an elevated community experience. A neighborhood of like-minded individuals who value quality, privacy, and exclusivity.
I choose Woodridge Garden Village because it offered more than just a place to live. It's a place to grow memories with my children and build a lasting legacy. It was like love at first sight. The moment I saw the development plan, I realized this is where we would bring our loved ones together for many years ahead. It's a community that already feels like it has a story worth continuing. It's not just where you live, but how you live.
Well, one thing that Landco is very proud of, if you look at our projects in our history, Landco's been around. We're as far north as Cabanatuan, now we're in Baguio, and all the way to Zamboanga City. Now we always want to be present in the key cities, and one thing that I'm proud of, Landco, wherever we are, we have the best development, if not the best, one of the best developments in the area. Wherever Landco is, we're usually the Forbes Park in the area, so that's quite exciting. Firstly, Wenceslao, that is such a great company. They started from humble beginnings, and now they're such a huge company. It's the same with Landco. We used to be small, then we're not so small anymore. So I think the partnership is there. Now this partnership started in the early 2000s. I think they've ventured from being a contractor into a lifestyle developer. And I think from the beginning, Landco has always been a lifestyle developer. So I think there's a fit there now. And it's not just nice for Zamboanga. I think you transplant that development into anywhere in Luzon. It is a great development. And I think, again, that is really what we want in Landco and also Wenceslao. Whatever we build, we want it to be world-class, memorable, lifestyle development. So for every typical family, your biggest investment is really where you live. And whenever we build developments, we feel that the buyers they would stay there and they would grow their families there. So it's going to be like passed on down to the generations. So it's very important that it's really nice from the onset. It's planned like you're looking 30, 50 years from now. How are these families going to use it? And that's what we put in Woodridge. No, that's what we put in really a signature land co development. We're very proud of this project. We want to leave a legacy in Mindanao. And I think this would be a great legacy. I think many years from now, when you look back, if you're one of our clients, if maybe 20 years from now you look back, you will say that this was the right decision to live in Woodridge.